Good morning, my beautiful friends, fellow galactic travelers. How are you guys today? This is your boy Sam over here, and the date today is 12th April 2019. It was a beautiful morning today, and I posted this picture in the background. I hope you like it. And this is where I lived these days. So, I have been making this video for quite some time in my head. I was awoken about 10 months back, and what a ride this has been. This situation for me is that of a person who has just come off a roller coaster ride gone mad. I'm still feeling solid ground under me. It has been hard. It's been very difficult to put a decent. And I think this is the story for most of the star seeds who have incarnated on this planet during this time. I am still healing from the decades of problems, trauma I have gone through, and everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. I don't want this to be a rant video, but that is the truth. So about a year back, I just couldn't take it anymore. I had it. I wanted answers, like why was it happening to me? Why am I continuously bumping into people of low vibration, people who are pathological? What is wrong with me? And I started searching, like, what is wrong with me? Why can't I have a normal life like everyone else? Right from the starting, from the family I was born in, to the school, to the college, into the job, onto romantic relationships, I'm continuously being surrounded by people who I don't gel with, who are continuously putting me down, or I feel exasperated being unjust in their company. No, but I can't relate to them. Why is this the situation? So I started searching for answers on the internet, and what came to my attention is that the problem is not here with me. Instead, the problem is with the people I have been surrounded with. I've been primarily dealing with cluster B disordered individuals, people who are sociopathic, psychopathic, borderlines, you name it. I've been through it, the entire array of disordered individuals. So when I first figured this out, I was very angry. The entire plot came up in black and white. I could see how I was trapped, how I was taken advantage of, how I was very, very bitter, and I wanted to screw every single person who had crossed me. I wanted revenge, and it took me more than 6 months to just overcome the anger and PTSD from more than 20 years of trauma I've been through. But then, once I discovered that, and once I was able to pinpoint what is the problem, why was it happening, then it kind of settled down on me that, all right, so be it. They are designed to behave that way. I am different. And at that point I thought, okay, so if they are that, what am I? So I started searching my characteristics online, and it came that I was an empath. And that's when breakthrough started coming in. I realized that I'm not just an ordinary guy out there trying to make ends meet, trying to live a happy life, and it was not happening for me either way. So one thing led to another, and I kept searching. Okay, I realized I was on a path, but then again, more characteristics, more coincidences. I was led to the videos, and there was evidence that there is more to the story. And then I realized, oh, I was a Hyoka empath. That's so cool. And then I realized that no, this doesn't end there. I am a light worker, and the evidence that was presented to me was undeniable. Initially, I just said that no, maybe this is not the case. There are some videos people are making, but all kinds of stuff are there. But one after the other, the coincidences, the evidence started lining up, and all the things that I have gone through started fitting into the picture. Why me? Why was it happening to me? And between about 2 3 months ago, who am I, where is my soul tribe, all those things have been unlocked for me. And this is when I started to heal. I started to understand like how to navigate the situation I am in. Why am I in this position where I found myself to be in. So I have come across a lot of videos promoting unconditional love, unconditional compassion, which is right. But what I feel is that for me it was very hard to accept that all that I have gone through is just I can ignore that and start practicing unconditional love. It wasn't working for me. I was not able to heal listening to those videos. So it can come across as a bit of an insult to injury if you tell somebody who has been hurt by someone and he has suffered at their hands that you love them, send them unconditional love. So for me it was very difficult. I had to have some logic of accepting it, like and the logic which I have discovered is that the dark side is important in this universe, in this existence, in the multi universe, and they play a vital role in the soul improvement process. The reason why we are born, the reason we start from one dimensional, from being animals, from being the soul improvement process continues through multiple lifetimes, and without the dark being in the picture, it would be not possible. So all those questions like if you think you can get away with, would you cheat? Or if you feel that that there is a shortcut and maybe that's not the most appropriate thing to do, would you take that shortcut? If you think you can get away with something, would you do it? Or for example, a situation in which you're confronted with difficulties, would you choose to align with the dark just to ease your way out? All those questions will remain unanswered. So consider this, like, have you ever been to a movie where hero is born in a loving family, he grows up, and he's got a perfect life, he meets his perfect woman, they live happily ever after, they have kids, and everything is perfect, and the movie ends. So people will be like throwing tomatoes and slippers at the screen when the movie ends, right? So where is the fun? There is no fun. There is no storyline. I mean, it's boring, and it is a constant soul improvement journey that we are on. And we we may have played the role of the dark ions of time ago. We may also have done things that we hate now, like I mean we find it disgusting, but at some point in time, in some safe space, in some universe, we may have also gone through the same process. Every single soul that has been created was created in love by the creator, with the light of God. And there are some who have chosen to play the role of the dark, learn the lessons, balance the karma, and move on. We may have also done in the same place. You may consider this like we are on a train. We may be sitting in the front seats right now. We're in the front bogie, but those people who are at the last or who are playing the role of the dark in this situation, they will also reach those stations where we reach first. We've already crossed those stations where they will cross, they will uh, meet the consequences of their behaviors. They have to balance the karma. Nothing goes unnoticed in this universe. This program which has been written is the greatest program ever written. It is, I mean, the wisdom that has created it is just unbelievable. So we as star seeds are already, we have been through this process many times, and we're already coming from the higher dimensions where the quality, I mean, the situations, the anger, hatred, all these three-dimensional qualities, the low vibrational qualities are absent. And we have come here in order to assist the ascension process over here. And for us to assist and to be able to change the situation on the ground, we had to have experience the low vibrational beings. We had to deal with them. We had to learn to deal with them. We had to learn to process trauma in order for us to explain to others, like, why is it, I mean, what is the logic. If you go tell somebody who's been injured that you should just send unconditional love to your abuser, and most probably is going to tell you words that you wouldn't want to hear. But having experienced all of this, and being able to logically analyze this, is how it's supposed to be done. There is a third dimensional explanation also for why unconditional love, or universal love is important at this point in time. Because in my experience with low vibrational beings, any energy is good energy for them. So if you refuse to react to what they are doing, which is part of their soul contract, they're fulfilling that soul contract, and it is on our part to fulfill our soul contracts. So if you refuse to hate them, if you refuse to dislike them, and I mean, you just analyze the situation. Okay, so this is a problem that I've been presented with. How am I going to solve it? I'm not concerned about what she said, he said to me, and I'm just going to look at it as a situation, observe the emotions, and I am going to plan out what I'm going to do for it. So if you go from that point of view, they cannot feed off your energy, right? They are low vibrational. They call low vibrational beings for a reason. They lack the connection to source. They lack the divine light in them. They cannot survive without your hatred, your emotions, they do not have that kind of energy that they can share with you positive emotions, and they get positive energy in return, and they go on. So they have to pray at this. I mean, those people who have chosen to play the role of God, they have to prey on other individuals in order to get the energy to keep them going. They will just fall apart if you do not hate them, if you do not dislike them. All their efforts, all the manipulation, all those games that they play are just in vain. I mean, they need your energy. That is what they're after. So unconditional love is I feel is comes at a point when you have reached enlightenment, or you have ascended, or you're close to ascension. In fact, for like some other are ascended masters that have achieved it before, like Buddha, Joshua, or Jesus, and many other. A couple of ascended masters that you know of. So unconditional love is the highest point. I mean, it is the pinnacle of the ascension process. The ascension process is complete. You ascend. But at the moment, what I talk about is compassionate detachment. So what I practice is compassionate detachment. I have not My vibrations are not high enough at the moment. I'm still working on it. I have severe, I mean, multiple health problems and all kinds of things that I have to fight it out. So it is a process, and I accept that. We have to we have to embrace our humanity before we embrace our identity as multidimensional beings. And I'm extremely thankful to my body, the cell collective, and for bearing with all that has gone through. And I'm trying to improve the situation that I'm in, and the angels are continuously around me. So this is the greatest video game, guys, where I will play. This movie is already directed. The end is decided. Okay, the end is decided. They have already played their role. They are playing. They have thrown the kitchen sink at you, at us. They've thrown the kitchen sink, but we're still here. And the tipping point is now going to come. The good part starts now. So the event is upon us, right? And we will be, even after the event, I have a feeling that this process will continue, but we will be on level playing field. So all this chemtrails, the radiation from the mobile phones, and all kinds of the advanced technology that has been used, the poisons that have been mixed in the food, all those things are going to subside. They're going to fall apart. The strangle control of the financial system, all those things are going to subside. So we will be on the level playing field at the moment, and it only gets better from here. We are not here alone. The ships outside. Okay, I was taking a walk the other day and they nicely arranged the ships to look like Sirius A and Sirius B. I'll show you the picture. And we're surrounded. I mean, it is important to realize that we are not helpless children that have been left, helpless children of the higher dimensional people that have been by mistake left on this planet. And we're trying to survive our way like it is a Jurassic Park for us at the moment. But but know that those people who have come, the volunteers, all of you who have come on on this planet at this time to help Mama Gaia, you guys are the strongest, the brave ones, the the people who you are the elite special forces of the galactics, deep inside the dark territory, working solely, working in silos, working behind the scenes quietly. There are some very nice downloads that I've got. I want to share them with you, but I'll share them as a separate video because even I'm disinclined to click on videos that are more than 10 minutes, 12 minutes long. So I leave you with a small spoof over here. I hope you enjoy it. And thank you for being here. Thank you for letting us know. I mean, letting me know that you're here. Get that frequency out, guys. I mean, there are at least 1,44,000 light workers on the ground right now, and there are more empaths. There are more individuals who have gathered knowledge, and it is not necessary to. I mean, I have not been healed yet, and I was thinking that I'm going to be I'll make this video after I've healed, after I've solved all my situation, all problems that I have. But that is not should not be the case. The creator does not work alone. Why should we work in silos, right? So get that frequency out. Let's continue. I mean, start that YouTube channel. Start connecting with your fellow star seeds. Get that frequency out. Once you get the frequency out, if there is a match, the angels, the galactics arrange for me to see your videos or for you to see my videos. And I mean, before we move to that unity consciousness on the global scale, I think it's going to be unity consciousness among the star seeds. So I leave you with these words. I love you guys very very much, and that is it. That's it for me. So I hope to speak to you again soon. And take care of yourselves. Lots and lots of unconditional love, hugs, and kisses to you. Stay strong, hang in there. I love you.
What are they doing to him?
They're breaking into his mind. It's like hacking a computer. All it takes is time.
How much time?
Depends on the mind. But eventually it'll crack, and his alpha patterns will change. From this to this. When it does, Morpheus will tell them anything they want to know.
Well, what do they want?
The leader of every ship is given codes to Zion's mainframe computer. If an agent got the codes and got into Zion's mainframe, they could destroy us. Can't let that happen. Trinity, Zion's more important than me, or you, or even Morpheus.
Well, there has to be something that we can do.
There is. We pull the plug.
You're gonna kill him. Kill Morpheus.
We don't have any other choice.
Never send a human to do a machine's job.
If indeed the Insider has failed, they'll sever the connection as soon as possible. Unless...
They're dead, in either case.
We have no choice but to continue as planned. Deploy the Sentinels immediately.
Morpheus, you're more than a leader to us. You are a father. We'll miss you always.
Stop. I don't believe this is happening.
Neil, this has to be done.
Does it? I don't know. This can't be just coincidence. It can't be.
What are you talking about?
The Oracle. She told me this would happen. She told me that I would have to make a choice.
What choice? What are you doing?
I'm going in.
No, you're not.
I have to.
Neo, Morpheus sacrificed himself so that we could get you out. There is no way that you're going back in.
Morpheus did what he did because he believed that I'm something I'm not.
What?
I'm not the one Trinity. The Oracle hit me with that too.
No, you have to be.
I'm sorry, I'm not. I'm just another guy.
No, Neo, that's not true. It can't be true.
Why?
Neo, this is Loco. They've got Morpheus in a military-controlled building, even if you somehow got inside. Those are agents holding him. 3 of them. I want Morpheus back too, but what you're talking about is suicide.
I know that's what it looks like, but it's not. I can't explain to you why it's not. Morpheus believed something, and he was ready to give his life for what he believed. I understand that now. That's why I have to go.
Why?
Because I believe in something.
What?
I believe I can bring him back. What are you doing?
Going with you.
No, you're not.
No? Let me tell you what I believe. I believe Morpheus means more to me than he does to you. I believe if you are really serious about saving him, you are going to need my help. And since I am the ranking officer on this ship, if you don't like it, I believe you can go to hell. Because you aren't going anywhere else. Tank, load us up.